Hey everybody! So today I've been messing around with a little Irish accent. I've been practicing a little bit and I'm sure it's pretty terrible. But since my dear old pa's living in Ireland and he's on here, he can tell me how terrible it is. But I figured I would give it a try and see if I could use some of the nuances of the Irish accent. Like sometimes they'll turn a TH into a D, or they'll turn a T into a CH, things like that. They kind of have that R. In most places, some places they roll the R, but lots of places they have a real heavy R.
In front of him was a young lassie wearing a very light summer dress, flowers and the like, purple, one of them colours. Well, he said, didn't he notice wasn't the material at the back of the dress sort of gathered and caught in between the cheeks of her bottom?
I used to be pregnant and driving up to Mayo and up to ESB and Farban, and I'd be getting sick and have to get out of the car, heavily pregnant, and they'd come out and put their coat around me on a wet day when it'd be raining. They were gentlemen and still are.
As well as the sellers, buyers and gawkers, the mart has regular staff who handle the animals.
How do you know they won't be a bit cranky coming out of the...
They don't. I know that men's kettle. I know that men's kettle. You never know the men's kettle, who's quiet kettle or who has quiet kettle, yeah?
So somebody who doesn't have quiet cattle, how do you protect yourself?
What? You know it. Keep your eyes open, I'm telling you.
So, I don't know, I want to give it a try, and you can tell me how terrible it is. I won't be upset if you lambaste me about my terrible Irish accent, okay? Just trying, just practicing. All right, so here we go. Morning, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. This is Liam. I brought the car in to have a peek under the bonnet last Thursday, I think. So I was just waiting for whenever the parts come in. But I got a message from him. So I'm after him calling me, saying he's early. Can I close out and pick up the car on Tuesday? That'll be fine then. Thanks. Huh? How'd I do? Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to pass for an Irishman anytime soon. But anyway, it's really cool. It's a really cool accent, and I'm trying to pick it up. So don't be too harsh. But yeah, leave a comment, give me some tips. And there's actually an English teacher on the internet. He has a channel here for Brazilians. It's called Inglês com Nativo. His name's Adam, and he's actually Irish. But he has less of an Irish accent than lots of people I've listened to, which is interesting. Not sure where he's from or why that is. Maybe he can answer. So if you're interested in Irish accents or just Ireland in general, one of the coolest YouTube channels I've been watching lately is Ronan Kelly's Ireland. And he's got a ton of videos, and what he does is he takes his bike and he just goes around Ireland and he checks out cool places and things that are going on, and he talks to lots of people. So there's a lot of conversation in his videos. So the clips that I'm using in this video are from his channel. So yeah, go ahead and leave a comment. Have you acquired an Irish accent from living there or being around Irish people? I don't know. Anyway, that was my try, and we'll see you next time.